everybody, what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this pixel art tutorial, we're going to be building Amy Wong. Now she was designed by the link description down below. So what do we need for this Futurama character? We need some gray wool, white wool, pink wool, white stained clay, light gray wool, black wool, cyan wool, blue wool, and a couple blocks of our polish andesite. So we're going to begin by lining up and we're going to start with 4 gray wool blocks. And we're going to skip a space and place 1, 2, 3, 4. We're switching up to our white wool and we're going to place another 4. Same thing on this side. And we're going to place an extra block, and those are going to be her tennis shoes. And then we're going to add gray wool here, and then her tennis shoes are finally done. We're going to grab our pink wool and we're going to go up by 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect them. 3 blocks of our white stained clay. Now let's take a look. We have her shoes, her pants, and now the beginning of her shirt, which we're going to continue with 3 blocks of her pink wool, and then an extra block here, and an extra block here, and then 2 more on this side, skipping a space, and 2 more. In this empty space, we're going to grab our gray wool and replace 1 block right there. Now we're going to start with her arm. For her arm, we're going to grab her pink wool, and we're going to do this, then this, taking this block out, and then again, this, so you have 3 diagonal blocks going downwards. We're going to grab our white stained clay and we're going to place 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to grab our polish andesite and we're going to place 2 blocks right here. And then we're going to place 9 blocks on the top of this arm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm not sure if I did it right, so let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it was weird right there. But okay, after that, we're going to grab 2 more blocks and place them right here. And then we're going to grab our gray wool and replace 1 block here. And then 1, 2, 3. And then 2 blocks. Then we're going to go to the front and we replace 1 on top and 1 below. And that's going to be her gun. Now let's do this arm. For this arm, it's almost the same thing. We're going to continue with our pink wool and replace 1. And then down onto the left, taking this block out. Now we're going to grab our cyan wool and we're actually going to do this. Taking this one out, the next to it, our blue wool. And then right below the cyan wool, we're going to place 4 blocks of our white stained clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's her hand. So now we've done a lot so far, so let's take a break. Pause it if you need to. Make sure you have her shoes, her pants, her shirt, her arms, and her gun before we move on to the next step. Now we're going to grab our pink wool and replace 1 block here, and then 1 block here. Now we're going to go to the back, and we're going to add some white stained clay back here for her neck. I do apologize if you hear a lot of thunder. It is raining really heavily, and I'm like right next to the window. Probably not the best place to record, but whatever. Okay, so we're going to add 1 more block to the front, and then we're going to go to the right by 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to the left by 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in all it should be 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. Then we're going to go up and to the right and then up again. We're going to do the same thing on this side, but it's going to be flipped. So up and to the left and then up again. We can fill this block in, or fill this line in with blocks. What am I saying? And then let's grab our light gray wool and replace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. White wool. We're going to grab our white stained clay and replace 1, 2, 3 to separate the eyes, and then back to our eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then our white wool. And we're going to go back to our white stained clay and we're going to raise this up all the way until it meets the eye, and then back in the middle like so, and then this part going up. Then we're going to place 3 blocks and then 1 in the middle, 3 blocks, then 1 in the middle, and then here we're going to add 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, and then another 1 in the middle, so that she ends up looking like this. That's what her head should look like. Let's go add the ears. Let's move them back here. We're going to place 1, 2. Same thing on this side, starting at the eye level. So 1, 2. Oops, messed up. Now let's go to the front. That's what her face should look like after we put the ears and whatnot. Now we're going to start with her hair. Her hair is probably the most complicated part, so I'm going to make sure I go extra slowly. So we're gonna start right here, and we're gonna go up by 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna go to the right, and then 1, 2, and then to the left, 1, 2. Now we're gonna go up, and then we're gonna go to the right by 6 blocks. This is our first block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then on this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So make sure you guys have this like weird looking thing on the top, but in no time she'll look good in a bit. So we just gotta keep at it. And then we're gonna go down and to the right by 2 blocks, and then we're gonna go down here by 2 more blocks. So 1, 2. So this side should be 3, and then 2, and then 6, 2, 2, 6. Now let's go down and to the left by 2 blocks, and then another 2 going downwards. So this is what we should have so far. I know she looks really weird right now, but she'll look good in a bit. So let's start by adding 1 block here, and then 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna grab our cyan wool and replace 1 block here, and then 1, 2, 3. Second cyan wool block is gonna go here. Then we can just go to the left, fill this part in, because now we need to do is just put 1 block next to this, and then 1, 2, 3, and then starting 1 block inwards, we're gonna move all the way to the left like so. Then we gotta connect these 2 things like that, and we gotta leave a gap here. So we're gonna put 1 cyan wool, so we end up with this, and then we can fill that all in a bit. So make sure you guys have this before we do that. Fill it in with some black wool. Sorry if I went kind of fast. I'll make sure to go really slow on the other side, and then you guys can just mirror it. So, but once again, this is what this side should look like. Now let's go do this side. So we're gonna place 1 block here, and then 1, 2, 3. Then our cyan wool, and then 1, 2, 3. Second cyan wool, and then bring this all the way, whoops, to the right. Then starting on this block, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna place 1 next to it, and then 1, 2, 3. And then starting 1 block inwards, we're gonna move it all the way to the right. And now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna connect them like that. And why doesn't it look right? Oh, it does, my bad. Okay, so 1 cyan wool goes right here after we connect that. Now we can fill it all in. Sorry if that was confusing, I was just trying to make sure because it looked funny. But all we gotta do now is just fill it in. Then I'll take a step back before we take out those final blocks, and she'll look just like this girl on her left. Okay, so this is what she should look like. Let's go burst these blocks out. Another 3 on the other side. Our last one. And that's it. We have finished building Amy Wong from Futurama. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure to give it a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell us what you want us to build next down in the comments. And if you're interested in building her co-stars, I guess, I'll put a link down in the description below, like for Dr. Zoidberg, Professor Fansford, Leela, and Fry. I'll put the link down below. So thank you so much for watching. This was William from Rocket Zero. We'll see you next time.